Hey, hi, how's it going? It's snowy. I'm gonna do a thing here, but you know what? I was just looking outside. This is really cool. Let's go look at it. Look, one of my crows. One of my new crow bros. Hi, buddy. I'll be right back. Look at across the street. This is really cool. Look at all those icicles. Goes all the way down. That's really awesome. I don't know if that's awesome as in probably not. Oh look, there's no one. They found me. I don't know if their icicles like that are awesome just because they look cool, but they probably do damage to the thing, don't you think? All right, let's feed the crows and then we'll get to it. There's about 7 or 8 that come by now. There's one of them. Hi, you want these? Here you go. That might be the one that we're calling Nutty. He's the bravest one. Yeah, that's Nutty. And look. There's a handful of pigeons that live here too. There's probably, I don't know, I think I've seen about 6 of them. And they hang out right here. Oh, there they go. We've got the back painted, so that's cool. We started bringing in some of the other equipment for doing coffee and stuff. So this is our big grinder. We've had this grinder and that coffee machine. And look. Here it is. So here's, I just cleaned this up the other day. What I found out, and I didn't realize this, these only go up and down. They're not pivoting. So there's actually an aftermarket for the Simonelli that will let me pivot these around. So I'm going to fire this up. We're going to make sure there's no leaks. We'll run it for a little while because it hasn't been fired up for a little while. So we'll make sure that everything's working fine on it and everything, and then I will swap these out with the pivoting ones. And I don't like this mechanism. The one on this side is a little funky. I think it's going to need a little help. So I might see if there's some sort of aftermarket frothing wand, lever, on-off switch, something or the other. The later versions, the Premier Maxis, had the switches here for these. So it's possible that maybe I can, I don't know. We'll see. I might be able to put them on the side. I would cut a hole in this to mount a thing. I don't know. We'll figure that out. Today, we're going to do a video about this. On Fridays and Saturday nights, usually Friday nights, I think we're going to start doing it more on Saturday nights. That's beside the point. We do live streams from here. And I have 3 USB cameras that are hooked up to the computer that I do for live streaming. And those seem to work fairly well. I have one pointing at this thing, and then I have 2 others that kind of point off into the rest of the arcade, so you kind of see the activity, what's going on. I also use a piece of software called Iriun. I think that's how it's called. it's IRIUN webcam. It's a piece of software. You install it on a Windows machine, and then you install an application on your phone or a tablet or something like that. And through Wi-Fi, your phone or tablet then works as the camera. And you can, it's a really cool piece of software. We use it all the time because I have this tablet that I'll fire up that software on it. I'll set this somewhere else in the arcade for the night. Last time we did it, I think I had it out here in the candy store. But I also, when I do the thing called Camera Safari Adventure Time, I've got it on my phone. So I turn it on my phone, I switch which device I'm using, and then I can wander around and I can like open up a machine. I can show people on a live stream. It's really cool. But one of the things that we've wanted to do, I want to be a little bit more flexible, and I want to be able to, like, let's say one night we're going to play bar billiards for a live stream, and we're going to do that for an hour or so. or darts, or one of the pinball machines, or a video game or something like that. I could take this over, which we've done. We've played like kicks or something like that. We've taken this over, we kind of point it at the thing and whatever, and that works. I can't run two wireless devices like that. So I've been looking for a camera. So I found one night on the live stream, we were talking about it, and so I did a little search and I came up with this thing. It's called a Toallin wireless webcam with USB receiver. It does not work over Wi-Fi, over your regular Wi-Fi. It has a wireless little, it has a USB dongle that you plug in, and it connects up to the dongle. So I thought that might be better for latency. I don't know. So this video, we're gonna try it because there really wasn't a whole lot out there on it. So we'll do a little unboxing, which is gonna be pretty basic because it's just a camera in a box. But we'll open it up, we'll take a look. Then we'll plug it into the streaming computer, and we'll see if it's got enough bandwidth through its USB devices. I think it's got 4 USB headers on it, and right now we're using really 3 of them for the different cameras. So I don't know, let's open it up, we'll have a look and see what it comes with, then we'll plug it in, we'll play with it, we'll see if we can get it working with OBS, and then maybe we'll do a little live stream right now. Probably won't be anybody on, but we'll try it and we'll see how it works. Hey, look at this. I'm doing one of those like talking hands things. Hello, we're doing a thing. All right, so this is really, there's not a whole lot to unbox in this thing. I will admit, comes with some instructions. I have charged it. So I've already opened this. It's kind of cool, kind of a cute little thing. It has a mount for a tripod, which is nice. Or it's got like a thing you can clip it onto your monitor. And then... No ending! No ending! No ending! No ending! This is our little dongle that we plug into the computer. And I think... Okay, there's a cable in here for charging it. I wonder if it will work as a webcam plugged in too. That would be beneficial if it had that. Okay, so I've already charged it. Let's go over to the computer. We'll plug this in. We'll see if it all works and if we can attach it into OBS and actually use it with everything else going on in here. So this old looking thing, it actually, the motherboard and CPU and everything is not too bad on it, but this is what we're basically got going on. This is our wireless mics that we use, and that's just these 2 little wireless guys that plugs into USB here. I think on this board, I think this is a header, this is a header, this is a header, and then there's one in the front. I think that those are the 4 basic headers on here. So we can move. We have a camera here, camera here, camera here. Let's put this one on the one in the front and see if that works. This isn't the best thing. I'm not going to do a capture screen here. We'll just look at it this way. So here's the iRuin webcam software. Here's one of the razors, the Kio Pro, Kio X, and now we've got this wireless webcam. Cool. All right, so let's turn on our wireless webcam. So the little light is blinking. Little light is solid. Okay, cool, that's positive. Let's do this. I'm going to set that up here. Let's open up OBS. Okay, so are all cameras, we should see all cameras. Great, all right, all 3 cameras are working. This is the iRuin. Let's turn that on, I guess. Start it. It says waiting for a connection. So now the little server software on here finds it, and that looks like this. I'll show you. It's kind of cool. So it's just this. When I hook up my phone to it, this little drop down here gives me a choice between either the tablet or my phone. So that's how I switch back and forth between the 2. All right, so that's this here. So that's good. We've got all 4 going that we normally do. Let's add, we can do it to this scene. Let's, I'm sorry, I don't have a better way to do this, but that's all right. We will add video capture device. We'll call this the wireless cam. Okay. And then here it is here. Hey, look at that. All right. Oh, there's some lag. That's unfortunate. What if we change the resolution to something a little bit smaller? Now, well, okay. That's not too bad. Oh, we got some glitchies going on though. Look at that. All right, if we change to this, and this one down here is blue. Let's restart the computer. Okay, this is the next day. Last night, I played around with the camera some more. After the clip that you just saw, I unplugged some USB cameras, moved them around to different headers, got that all kind of evened out. The glitchiness that you were seeing was from a bandwidth issue. And it was only happening on one of the headers. 2 of the cameras were on the same header, so I moved some stuff around. Restarted the computer, got everything up and going. Then last night, we did a live stream for about 2.5 hours of just talking and whatever. And basically, I was just wanted to see if this camera was going to glitch on me. We had 5 cameras running in all. We had 2 of the wireless ones, so we had the new wireless one, we had the tablet, and then we had the 3 USB cameras. Not a single glitch. Everything ran perfectly fine. The camera, I don't know what the battery level was, and I'm not really sure if there's a way that we can find out what the battery level is, but the new wireless camera worked like a charm. And it ran for about 3 hours in all, because I was doing this little business of testing the camera and getting it connected. I was doing that for about a half an hour, 45 minutes on a charge. And then I did the live stream, and we moved the camera around to different locations. This camera right here, this is it. This is me wandering around in the back room with it, pointing stuff out. I'm really happy with it. I think it did a fairly good job. On the YouTube page, there's in the live streams, you can see there's one called Testing the Camera. And it would have been, if you're watching this somewhere in the future, I'll put a link to it in the description. But it would have been from the end of January 31st, 2025. So what I'd like to try now is, I think I'm going to buy another one of these. I don't know if they're all going to work together. I don't know if they're going to try to hook up to the same USB dongle. There's no information about that. I don't know if it's going to work or not. But if it does work, then I can have one up here, and we can use that as our regular camera that points at our face. We could plug in the camera to the wall. The USB connection to the camera doesn't carry video or audio. It's just to charge the camera. So you would have the dongle, the camera would transmit wirelessly to the dongle, and then this would just be plugged in. Then if we wanted to go off and play, we'd have 2 wireless cameras and the tablet, so we could point one wireless camera at the playfield, we could point one at the scores, and then we could take the tablet and point that at us playing and goofing around. I think that would work fairly well if that would work. But if not, just having the one camera pointing at the playfield or whatever it is that we're playing, and then the other tablet pointing at us, that's enough to get us for some of the nights where it's just sort of like, let's goof around and let's go play a game for an hour, and we'll live stream that. I think that'll work. Okay, so overall, I think it's a pretty good camera. I guess I don't have anything else to say on the matter. Go watch the live stream. Check out the camera itself and see what you think. It works seamlessly with OBS, and probably would work fine as just a regular webcam. So, all right, cool. Thanks for watching.